Hey there, I'm Kimberly Muga, and I am here with Danielle Gines, owner of DG
Oh, good.
Consultancy, because I'm using my words today. That is home of the curriculum audit. And Danielle has been kind enough to feature Amanda and me and our grants training company, Heyday Services, right? Home of the Grants Lab. She's featured us on her Consultants Corner and her newsletter. And she works a lot with nonprofits who are often seeking funding, because who's not seeking funding for curriculum development and some other services. But today she is wanting to know more about the Grants Lab. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you, Kimberly. I am so excited because I love talking to you. And I also am here to learn more about grants training. That's not my expertise, but like you said, our clients definitely are in need of funding. So I'd like to take a little twist, if you don't mind, on this and understand more about who shouldn't, so who should not be interested in taking the grants lab. So, top three reasons, what
Okay.
would you say that someone should not be signing up for the grants lab?
Okay. Great question. Loving the twist. Who doesn't love a twist? So, my top three reasons why you and your agency should not sign up for Grants Lab. Fair. Okay. Number one, if you're absolutely perfect and exquisite and 100% in your grant seeking, like every grant you've ever written gets awarded, there are no questions about grant management. Funders are inviting you. You're like you're winning Oscars for your grant writing. If that were a thing, you would be in that category with the gold statue.
Okay.
Um, Sort of the flip side of that is if you are very comfortable
Okay.
financially, right, with your nonprofit or your local government's budget, and you don't anticipate the need to grow any
Mm,
programs
okay.
or buy new equipment or other stuff. I mean, it could be you're
Yeah.
not. There's no pressure. You're good.
Yeah.
And the third reason why you should not sign up for Grants Lab is that if you don't think you can put away 2 to 3 hours of time each week
Okay.
for just 7 weeks to
Okay.
get the instruction, to get some written feedback on some writing exercises that we'll work on together, or also participate in some of our one-on-one coaching and consulting calls. So if there's just
Okay.
a lack of time, because Grants Lab
Yeah.
works if you can put the time into it. So I would say those are my top.
Ooh, those are wonderful. Okay, so let's summarize for everyone. So, one, you shouldn't sign up if you are already this large agency, your grants are already perfect, the clouds have parted, the sun is shining, angels are singing, your grants are chef's kiss,
Yeah,
right? All ready to go.
sure.
Which that's amazing.
Yeah,
And
right,
then two, you shouldn't if you're pretty satisfied where you are now,
right.
right? So your interest or your capacity, you're not in a growth stage. And that's okay, right? Maybe later, right? Grants Lab is, can be offered at a different time, and that could be something they do at another time. And then the third, their time now. So, and I love that you mentioned that because especially coming from learning and development, it only works if you put in the effort. So telling them if they don't have 2 to 3 hours a week, um, for the feedback, for doing the assignments, and being able to kind of get the skills, practice the skills, really get that new kind of change in behavior and habits. So, ooh, I love that. Okay, so that's if those boxes, they shouldn't be signing up.
Don't come around.
Gotcha. Okay, okay. Now, someone's listening to us and they're like, well, maybe I'm not checking those boxes.
Fair.
Um, what would you tell them to do for next steps?
I would say it's okay most of the folks, if you've made it this far, it's because you're like, yeah, I would like to build capacity for grant seeking. So just click on the link below and it'll take you to our website, haydayservices.com. That's HAYDAY services.com. But we have a link down below to just make it easier, and it'll get you onto the Grants Lab page where we list out every single subject we're covering in order, all the details, and there's registration for you right there. So head on over, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the Grants Lab.
That's awesome. Yes, head over. I love learning from them because they're the grants experts. And so they help me help my clients. So definitely head on over. Thank you so much, Kimberly. This was awesome.
Thanks.